Imagine a world in which we would not have to worry about being judged based on the way we look, where we come from, or what we believe. A world in which everyone is treated equally, social inequalities are diminished, and we don't have to question each other's integrity and potential bias. The right to non-discrimination has been recognized by the United Nations in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and endorsed by many member states. However, discrimination continues to occur in societies worldwide and massively affects the judicial system. Judges and juries decide the fate of their fellow men, and studies show that discrimination is rampant in the system. Judge and jury bias plays a role in the disproportionate incarceration of minority populations. In the U.S., Black men are incarcerated at 7 times the rate of white men and make up 40% of the prison population, yet only 13% of the country's inhabitants. Though judges and juries swear an oath to not willfully discriminate against others, these explicit biases continue to pervade the courtroom. Implicit biases, beliefs one unwittingly holds, also play a role in any judicial system. The categorization of people is an inherent part of human nature. Therefore, even those who consciously attempt to judge without bias are often unable to. Limiting bias in the courtroom is seen as important. Anti-bias education and awareness programs for judges and juries have been implemented, but have been largely unsuccessful, and some of them have had the opposite effect. To eliminate bias in courtrooms and guarantee fair judgment for all, we introduce egalitarian glasses. These glasses filter out prejudices and discriminatory thoughts that users may have. They do not make the user blind. The glasses simply interrupt the specific process in the brain that allows the user to associate certain characteristics, like gender, age, and race, with their explicit and implicit biases. These glasses thus guarantee that punishments are based on the severity of the crime and not on a judge or jury's impression or stereotyping of the individual who's being charged. These glasses are beneficial because judges and juries do not need to be screened for biases, making selection faster and easier. They decrease jury deliberation times, shortening trials. They increase trust in the legal system. And by guaranteeing a fair trial, they ensure human rights are defended for all. Judicial networks consist of the individuals making a judgment, the judge and/or jury, the person being prosecuted, the defendant, the person who is suing, the prosecutor, attorneys, witnesses, spectators, and the law. This network will not be changed by the introduction of the egalitarian glasses, a new actant. These glasses are to be worn only by the judge and the jury, and their use should be mandatory in the courtroom when a trial is in session.